All right, now we're going to talk about Hurricane Beryl because Texas emergency operation managers, they are on alert for Hurricane Beryl. Governor Greg Abbott, he actually directed State Emergency Operations Center to increase its readiness level to level 2. Now that will go into effect later today at 10 this morning. Meanwhile, farmers in South Texas, well, they are preparing for how Beryl could affect their crops. Mike Gibson reports.
Because of the threat that Hurricane Beryl poses to Nueces County, farmers here are now in a race against time to try and get certain crops out of the field and into grain silos. Harvesting machines were out in the fields picking sorghum at the very same time that one truck after another was pulling into the Driscoll Grain Co-op to unload tons of this cash crop. Farmers are needing to get the grain into these silos before any rain from Beryl ends up ruining their crop that's left out in the field.
Any additional rain that we were to get now, another 3, 5, 8 additional inches would just saturate the soil to the point where we would probably not be able to get in there for weeks. Any sorghum that's left out for that long, we are at risk of having that sorghum start to sprout on us.
Nueces County is usually among the top 2 sorghum producers in the entire state. The crop represents tens of millions of dollars to our economy. That's why there's a rush to get the sorghum out of the fields, a job that right now is about 90% complete.
We plant grain, cotton, corn. Right now we're trying to harvest our grain before the storm hits, get it out of here to save it and make some money out of it.
Corn is another crop that needs to get picked before any more rain hits, or it too will be ruined. Now the king of all crops, of course, is cotton. And if we get heavy downpours from Hurricane Beryl, then this crop would also be ruined.
If we do get rain like they're potentially predicting, 5 to 8 inches, could have a drastic impact on our cotton. We would definitely not be beneficial to it and would be, in most cases, could be devastating.
Cotton is just weeks away from being harvested, and rain at this time of year would be catastrophic for this crop, which right now looks like one of the best in years.
All right, now let's turn to this. A voluntary evacuation notice was issued for Texans on the Gulf Coast. Now, winds from Hurricane Beryl are expected to hit land tomorrow, and officials are asking those who live there to secure any loose belongings, as well as keep a kit of hurricane essentials handy with them. Well, we do know that right now, state resources, they are ready to respond. Now, that includes National Guard personnel, search and rescue personnel, plus helicopters, boats, as well as other equipment.